My dear friends, today in the introit, the epistle, and the gospel, we are prepared for next Sunday, which is a very great Sunday, Pentecost Sunday. In the Mass of today, we ask our Lord to hear our voice. We say that we have cried to Thee, to Him, and we have sought Him. And I ask every really, I'd like you to reflect today, does our voice call to God as we use our tongues in a non-edifying manner, perhaps even with blasphemy or profanity? Do we cry to Him in praise and adoration or in anger? Do we seek Him, or do we spend our every free moment in dissipation and distraction from anything religious? Does our prayer seem to be a chore to us? Seem to be a burden to us? In the epistle, we are told to be prudent and watch in prayer. Do we think that this admonition is for everybody else? Can we get to heaven without prayer? You know that prudence is the queen of all virtues, whereby we see the future results of our present actions. Fatherhood requires prudence in preparing the future for his family. Motherhood requires prudence, especially in protecting her family, her children, her spouse. When was the last time you conscientiously tried to be prudent? Prudence is not something that comes to us like old age. We don't have to work at getting old. But we must seek after prudence to have. It must be cultivated. Our Lord's command as He washed the apostles' feet a few weeks ago was to love one another. Love demands action. Do we do for others, or is everything we do done for ourselves? A day should not pass without having done something for someone else. Do we get lost in our own selves and seek our own gain in everything we do? This is not charity. This, my dear friends, is serving oneself. Charity begins when it hurts. Would St. Paul be able to pick you out from the public as a Christian? As you walk down the streets of Cleveland or your own principalities? For some of us, our immodesty would betray us. For others, our scurrilous tongues would betray us. And for others, our impiety would betray us. Would St. Paul recognize you as Christian, washing your car on Sunday, mowing the grass on Sunday, in the shopping centers on Sunday? Many and most of you have been confirmed. When you were confirmed, you were made warriors. As a warrior, have you been fighting or avoiding combat? Christ will not long tolerate our inactivity, our omissions to our duty. Nothing renders us more ready to receive the Holy Ghost, which we celebrate next Sunday, than acts of charity to our neighbor, than the good use of gifts God has given to us, than the faithful discharge of our duties. In the Gospel, we read that He shall give testimony, and you shall give testimony, He, the Holy Ghost. They will put you out of the synagogues. They've done that to us. They will kill you. They're doing it to our children. Abortion. They already have put us out of our churches. The Holy Ghost is our consoler, because He will especially aid those who suffer persecution for justice's sake, whether they suffer by word, by pen, or by good blood. How did the Holy Ghost give testimony of Christ? The Holy Ghost gave testimony of Christ by giving his weak instruments, you and I, eloquence and courage, and the first Christians of the church, the tremendous power of miracles. We give testimony of Christ by hearing and doing what he asked through the voice of the priest, in the sermon, in the pulpit, and his counsel. Christians who neglect religious education hardly know what it is necessary for salvation, and they make light of grievous sin. They neglect to settle debts according to the laws of moral theology. The Holy Ghost will be the inspiration to good. He will be the terror of the wicked. He will be a friend to the doer and the stranger to the one who admits his duties and the indifferent. We need the Holy Ghost that, as Solomon, we may judge rightly. Give this unknown third person the blessed Trinity his due. And when we do so, we can then take his promise to heart. I will not leave you orphans. That's a conditional promise, provided that we ask the Holy Ghost to come into our souls, provided that we do what is necessary and refrain from sin. God love you. God bless you.